So, the show is canceled then? Ugh.
I'm back, baby.
Hey everyone, GXVL here with a brand new Owl House discussion, talking about its return. Yeah, season 2B. The creator of the Owl House actually officially announced that the Owl House will indeed come back, which means no cancellation whatsoever. Then, so thank goodness for that, because I was actually about to be that very TikTok was actually canceled the moment I was doing my my recap review discussion on the Owl House when it comes to both seasons 1 and 2, mostly season 2 though. So what will the next upcoming episodes will be about? I think that's the biggest question, right? Obviously we're still going to be possibly seeing a little bit more Harpy Ida and even that Golden Guard, and especially with the likes of King and meeting up with his father. One of my most favorite things to come by, in all honesty. But one big question is that will Ida and Lilith keep the owl monster curse powers? I say that because considering that how Hootie helped, saying that a little loosely, because let's be real here, he did try to help, but he didn't expect the outcomes, but he was now being thankful for those outcomes from the likes of Luz, Ida, and King, because he was expecting something different. But hey, who knows, right? So yeah, he helped them in a certain extent. It just didn't play the way in his favor. But with the likes of again with Ida and Lilith, will they keep those powers? I say that because with the likes of Ida having the whole Harpy mode, I'm gonna call it Harpy mode if that makes sense, okay? That it will be really cool and exciting to keep on embracing those the owl monster curse powers, and no longer treating it as a curse, but indeed as a brand new power source for Harpy Ida to keep on developing. Heck, it would be really interesting if Lilith tried to embrace that herself, but she did get sidelined, so who knows if that will actually happen. It'll be kind of really interesting if it did, but really, who knows? Then there's the likes of Luz herself, the main protagonist, when it comes to her chemistry with Amity, but also when it comes to coming back to the human world. And just to refresh everyone's memories, is that as much that Luz can go back to the human world, is that in the later episodes, especially kind of between season 1 and season 2, between there, is that oh yeah, that the door, the gate to the human world is destroyed, but it's now being rebuilt by the main antagonist himself, which is the Golden Guard's uncle, the Emperor, right? So there's that, right? But I still wonder on how is that going to play out, because of course Luz is going to have some sort of struggle in wanting to return to the human world, but again, to still have that very touching bond she has with Amity. And with Amity herself though, is that does she really want to go through with the relationship, especially that loses from the human world? Does that mean she wants to possibly move away? It could make sense as to why, because let's face it here, because Amity does have a bit of a trouble. Scratch that. Not a bit. She does have a lot of trouble with the likes of her own family, mainly with the likes of her parents. Her brother and sister, well, that's how brothers and sisters are. So it seems like they're now getting things a little bit more straight and developing the chemistry when it comes to siblings. right? Now, with the likes of, I really want to mention Gus. I hate to break this to everyone, but I'm not too sure with Willow, the character. I think she has developed as much as she needs to, but who knows? Maybe she does still need some more development. Who knows? But with Gus, though, I still think there's a little bit more potential with him. If I'm being honest, heck, everyone has potential, but I think there's a lot more to Gus, more than it meets the eye. The guy is trying, is touching upon with illusion magic, and he's now being, like a rival friendly relationship with the likes of, Bartholomew. So they can still work their way around that. With Willow, maybe they can still do something with her. I don't know what it is, but who knows? Really, really, who knows? But I know there's still a lot more to cover, and especially with the likes of the Golden Guard, I really would love to know what they're gonna do much more with him. Other than that, like he now has his own I forgot what those things called. The palismans. There we go, the palismans. Silly me. Yes, since he now has his own trusty palisman, what is he going to be doing a little bit more further? That's another good question. I wonder if he will, actually move away whatever his uncle, the Emperor, is doing, and actually will team up with the likes of Luz and others to take down his own uncle. To me, that's the only thing that makes sense. But again, who knows? Maybe he might do something a little bit different on his own terms, make his own path, right? But hey, that was basically all of my thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts? What are your ideas and predictions for the upcoming episodes when it comes to returning in the likes of March, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe more later? But yeah, I'm kind of excited. No, wait, scratch that too. I'm actually pretty excited that the Owl House is still continuing. All right. Hopefully the whole season 3 being built upon with specials will still come to fruition. But if that will be changed, then I think I might be both excited but also kind of concerned. This has been Jigsby Al signing off right now. Later.